Hey guys, I'm Keon, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my cold outreach workflow. This system automatically calls leads and has a real conversation with them and sends a follow-up email. It also updates our Airtable, and it also notifies the team in Slack, all on autopilot. Let's start with a quick demo. We're going to go ahead and execute this workflow to get it started so you can see how it actually works. So again, it just polled this Airtable. It's doing its cold outreach. Once it gets here, you hear call me. So what this node does is oh, here she goes.
Taylor with TitanAI. Quick question. Have you started exploring AI or automation to improve how your business runs?
No, we haven't.
Got it. A lot of plumbing teams mentioned sticking to traditional methods for a while. Just out of curiosity, is there any part of your day, maybe handling calls or scheduling jobs, that tends to eat up more time than you'd like?
Yes, both of them.
Calls and scheduling can definitely add up. That's actually one of those things AI can quietly help with behind the scenes. Out of curiosity, have you thought about maybe automating just a piece of that?
No, we haven't. No, we didn't.
Ever curious exactly what Titan AI helps with? Simple ways to free up time on things like calls, scheduling. Would you like me to text over our contact info? Quick link?
Yes.
I'll text you our contact. Ever want to see what automation might look like for all the time plumbing? Just let us know. Thanks for chatting and hope you have a great day.
Same to you. Thanks. So as you can see, that was the agent. She called us because it pulled that client. So what happens? Let's take a look at the system. We're gonna start with this first node here. This is a poll trigger, and what it does, it polls. We have it set for 15 minutes. So what it does, it polls Airtable every 15 minutes, looking for any client that has the status as pending. So if we go up to Airtable, see here, pending, you know, and I think that was best plumbing that just called us. So, oh no, all the time plumbing. So you see, there you go. They just changed in real time. They just updated that client, all the time plumbing, to contact it. And we should also see, I guess we can go back to what we was doing. So yes, it's going to pull that every 15 minutes, and whichever client has a status pending, it's going to pull that in here. It's going to move into our research agent. Once the lead hits our research agent, what is this agent basically gives our Vapi agent context for the call. So it does a quick research on the company or the client that you're researching, that you're about to reach out to, so it can give our Vapi agent context. So here, this is a set node. What it does, this is where we basically clean the data up before we send it to Vapi. This is things like email, phone number, company name, pain points, stuff like that. See, so the mainly things that's gonna more context for the Vapi agent once you get it, and we have everything set up as a variable, so it'll come in as a variable on the Vapi side. I should have had that up, so I gotta show you, but it comes in as a variable, and it's able to reference these things as they're on the call with the client. So what goes on here is this is our wait node, and so what happens after the call is we have a HTTP request, which is the same, which is Vapi is an HTTP request as well, because there's not a native node for Vapi and innate in yet. So in this HTTP request, what we're doing is we're calling Vapi, or we're doing an API request to Vapi to pull the call transcript. But if this call is still going on when it makes that call, it's not going to have anything to pull back, so it's going to error and it's going to break the system. So what we do here, we put a 30-second wait node in here, so it can wait 30 seconds before trying to pull that. But we also added a switch. The reason for the switch is we don't necessarily know how long this call is going to be. It tends to be roughly 2 minutes. So what it does is in the switch we have two paths. We have an ended path. So if we look here at the status ended and we go up here, so we go to the ended branch. You see we have one to go to the ended branch because that's where it's queued at. But if it said in progress, what was going to happen? It was going to go back to the wait node and wait another 30 seconds. That just makes sure this node has something to call when it actually calls it. And so from there, it's once it has an ended status, it's going to forward through the workflow to our transcript analyzer. This right here is going to, this transcript is the foundation for our follow-up and Airtable updates. Here this transcript is used, it uses ChatGPT 4. It summarizes the conversation and draft follow-ups and emails based on what was said. So that basically looks like this. So here's the transcript, here's the summary, and here's the same summary that they generate. This is a message based on the summary that was generated from the transcript, and that's going to be pushed into this code node. That's just going to clean this up, because if you look, so in our Gmail node, we have to have this broken up into different parameters. I mean, yes. So we need a subject field and we need a body field. But if we look at the transcript analyzer, it only puts out one field in the text. Now, I could have went a different way and use a structured output parser. So all I have to do was click this on. You see I got output parser there. And I'll come over here and choose structured output parser. But I just went with the code node. So let's go back in here and turn that off. Because once you chose that, you could have also go in here and prompt this to output two separate outputs in JSON form, and it would have been subject and body. That way, and it would pass it over with the structured output parser. And then this is just going to send a client the email that we discussed. I know in the phone call it said text, but it's going to be email. It's going to send them information that reflected the phone call, meaning the pain points that we touched on, the solutions that we can provide to help them, a link to our website, the book consultation, those things. It's still, whether they said yes or no, they're still going to be emailed to them, because this is what cold outreach is. It's putting them on notice that we're in the area if you need us. And as we saw in Airtable, so that information is also going to be fed back to Airtable, and what it's going to do, where was we just now? It was all the time plumbing. So you saw it was updated to contacted, and it gave it added a summary, and it also added a contact on time. So we know exactly when that reach out when that reach out campaign started with them. But it also sent an update in Slack. So what this is notifying the Slack team, that person reached out, or that person we reached out to. This was the outcome of that call, and this is what we should do next. Oh, and so here's the message in Slack. I can pull that up, show you. So you can see here, where is it at? For plumbing services, blah, blah, blah. There it is. Right there, 532, 538. So we said a couple minutes ago. Yeah, so that's it there. And so just let's discuss one thing that I don't have set up on the screen, but I'll show you anyway. It's called error workflows. So you can put one on the screen, but how it goes is essentially all you need is one. I mean, all I have is one. It's right here. It says error workflow to notify when this one errors. And there's an error workflow that I have built on the home screen that's already built, and that's connected here. And what that says is, I guess I can show you right here. So this is the error workflow. Is something simple. So when that workflow or any of my workflows error, it's gonna notify me an email. It's gonna send me a personal email, but it's also gonna notify the team in Slack that, hey, something's going on with workflow. Get in there and check it out. Again, so we're gonna run this one more time. We're gonna see, now this is real time, so we're gonna see if it works like it should, meaning it should pull a different contact that has the status pending. And as you see, it's going. So how many? So we have 3 left. That's pending. So it'll either be Sunrise Dental, Texas Star Dental, or Best Plumbing. So one of these should be the ones that they're calling now. So right here again, whichever the plumbing or the dentistry that they're calling is getting just information about them. Okay, let's see who they chose.
Hey, I'm Taylor with TitanAI. Quick question. Have you started exploring AI or automation to improve how your business runs?
No, we've been hearing about it, but we haven't really tried anything.
Coming soon. Target job, client calls.
Yes, the handling client calls during a busy workday. We tend to miss so many, so that's so many customers down the drain because we're not.
Calls and follow-up is tough. I understand. Missing calls can definitely mean lost opportunities. Out of curiosity, have you ever thought about automating call responses, scheduling, like with that?
No, we haven't.
Client calls. I can text over our contact info and a quick link. That's plumbing. Would you like me to send that now?
Yes,
Great. I'll send that over to you right now. Thanks for chatting. Ever have questions about automating anything for best plumbing, just let us know.
I sure will. Thank you. So as you see, they actually chose, as I said, best plumbing. You can see right now because that workflow is still going. It says pending, and there shouldn't be. Yeah, see, it says pending, and there's no call summary. But when it finish up, we'll come back and we'll see that those things got updated. And now, so on the next run, it's going to go through because it's there, and that call is over with. So you will see once this finished, you'll see that's going to push this through here. We can go to Airtable and see now with Best Plumbing has been contacted, call initiated, and it should show you that it was already, yeah, this is the contact time just a few minutes ago, you know, and that is it, you know. So that's the full Titan AI code outreach workflow. It finds leads, calls them, follow up, and updates everything automatically. So if your business does high volume calling, buys leads, this can easily save you hours every week and capture way more responses. If you want to learn more and see how this could fit your business, just click the link below, schedule a consultation, or check us out at titanai.solutions. Peace.